Good day, everyone. We are the Group 8. I am Raules D. Obarco, together with my co-members May Antanudra, Mary Joy Bahe, and Metashela Piang. We are going to discuss on how to compute for the VAT payable. Computation of VAT payable. The corresponding liability on value-added tax is generally computed as follows. So we have the output VAT, the sales or receipts times 12%. Less the input VAT, the purchases or disbursements goods times 12%. And it will result on your VAT payable or the excess input VAT. So let's define first what is an output VAT and an input VAT. So output VAT means the VAT due on the sale, lease, or exchange of taxable goods or properties or services by any VAT registered person or non-VAT registered person but required to register under Section 236 of the tax code. So output VAT, it is a VAT which you must calculate and collect when you sell goods and services, provided that you registered in the VAT register. So it must be calculated both on sales to other businesses and sales to ordinary consumers. While input VAT is the VAT added to the price you pay for eligible goods or services. In simplest definition, output VAT is a VAT you add on sales. Input VAT, it is a VAT you pay on purchases. So for better understanding, we have here an example. Case A, the sale of goods. Orange Corporation, the leading distributor of orange juice in the country, sold 10 boxes of its product to 724 convenience store. The selling price is 10,000 pesos per box, exclusive of VAT. If Orange Corporation is a VAT registered entity, it should charge an additional amount of 12,000 pesos per box, representing 12% VAT. Consequently, 724 will pay 112,000 computes as follows. So we have here the selling price of the Orange Corporation, 10 boxes times 10,000. That would be 100,000 pesos. Added by 12% VAT if Orange Corporation is a VAT registered entity. 12,000 pesos. So the total amount due or payable by the 724 is 112,000 pesos. And the next example will be discussed by our next reporter, Miss Mary Joy Bahe.
Good day, everyone. I am Marjorie Arbahi, and I'll be going to present the case B about sale of service. First, what is sale of service? Sale of service is about providing service to a client or customer. In the example stated in illustration case B is in anticipation of Ivan's birthday party, Josephine went to Bello Medical Group to avail facial service for 30,000 exclusive of VAT, value added tax. Bello is a VAT registered entity, hence charges additional 12% value added tax. Consequently, Josephine should pay a total amount of 33,600 computed as follows. So this is how they computed the 33,600. So Bello Medical Group kay VAT registered man siya. So they were going to pass the VAT to their client. So, value of the service rendered is 30,000. Ang 30,000 kay gikan na siya sa gi-avail sa facial service ni Josephine. Dayon, ang additional charges ana niya, additional 12% VAT, value added tax kay 3,600. Giyon sa pag-get ang 3,600, ang 30,000 kay gi times sa 12% sa value added tax. So, the total amount due payable by Ivan is 33,600. So, monay ka nang bayro nun ni Ivan sa tanan. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Metashela Piang. Sorry for the background noises. It comes from the crashing wave. So let's proceed to KC, list of property. Jamil Development Corporation, a VAT-registered entity, leases the commercial space to GC Corporation for $50,000 a month. GC will pay a total of $56,000 per month to the lessor, computed as follows. So this how will we get the total amount due? So first, let's get the rent per month, which is the 50,000, and then get the 12% VAT of 50,000. So this how will we get or compute the 12% VAT. So 50,000 multiplied by 12 or multiplied by 0.12, and that's how we will get the 6,000. And then add the rent per month and your 12% VAT, and then we will get the total amount due or the total payable by GC, which is 56,000 pesos.
Good day everyone. So my name is May Anvita Nodra and I will be going to report the case T. So the case T is all about sale of services by a non-VAT registered entity. So in this case D, they an example of this case is about professional services, but the company or the corporation in this case is not a non-VAT registered. So here's the example of the problem. Masmart tayo, a non-VAT registered corporation, rendered professional services to Kate. So Kate is then VAT registered for 100,000 pesos. So si Masmart tayo, the one who rendered professional services to Kate, is not a registered corporation. So the annual gross receipt of Masmart exceeded the 3 million VAT threshold during 2021. So, ang iyahang gross receipt is exceeded na for 3 million. And as the criteria of the VAT registered, no, sa value added taxes, if your gross receipt is exceeded 3 million, so you need to register value added tax. But in this case is si Masmart tayo is not registered, so what siya na pa-registered? So here's the question. First question. How much is the total amount due by Kate to Masmart? So the answer is 100,000 pesos. So nga no, why is the reason nga 100,000 pesos lang ang mabayad ni Kate? So because kay si Masmart tayo is not a VAT registered. So therefore, they cannot pass the value added tax to its customers. Kaya wa man siya napa-register, so Kate is not liable to pay the amount of the value added tax. So for failure to register under the VAT system, Masmart cannot pass on the output VAT to its customers. So that's one of the consequences, that they cannot pass the value added tax to its customers. So question number 2, using the same assumption in the preceding question. So how much is the VAT due payable of Masmart to the PIR? So diba kay is not a VAT registered, so they are the one to pay the value added tax. So the answer is 12,000. So how they computed the 12,000? How they get the 12,000? So the rendered services 100,000. So it will be computed either E times 12%, because 12% is the value added tax that amount niya. So 100,000 times 12,000, 12% is equals to 12,000. So mauna siya presenting nga payable of Masmart to the PRR. So a non-VAT registered entity required to register as a vitable entity. So needed unta si Masmart tayo na magpa-register, but failed to do so. So here is liable to pay the equivalent output VAT of 12%. It's not entitled to claim input tax. So one of the advantage of being a VAT registered kasi is if you're a VAT registered, you can pass that to your customers the value added tax. So even that exceeded 3 million your gross receipt or gross income, you can pass the value added tax to your customer if you're a VAT registered. But in this case, Masmart tayo is non-VAT registered, so wa siya na registered, so therefore they liable to pay the value added tax. So that is why any corporation or businesses na if your income or gross income exceed na siya sa 3 million kay mama siya criteria sa value added tax. So you need to register talaga para you cannot pay the value added tax, so you can pass to your customers the value added tax kay if 3 million dako po siya og ato na siya i times to 12%, so dako po mabayad ang company. So for me is it's better to register talaga if your company is exceed na siya sa 3 million. So that's all for this case. No, it's talk about non-VAT registered entities. That's all, and thank you.
And that would be all. Thank you so much for listening to our discussion, and we hope you learned something, you gained something from our report. And you can now ask questions, and thank you so much.